welcome to class today. Let's start in our seated position. Let's do a few minutes of a seated meditations to start. So sitting up nice and tall, closing our eyes. Let's take a nice deep inhale through the nose. Exhale it out through the mouth a couple times. Inhale. Release it out. Last one. Then moving into a nice comfortable breath in through the nose, out through the nose. Facial muscles relaxed. Try deepening our breath, lengthening that exhale. And with each breath, becoming a little more still in our body, in our mind, in our breath. In the end, said Buddha, only three things matter: how much you loved, how gently you lived, and how gracefully you let go of things not meant for you. So if there's something weighing heavy on your heart or your mind today, thinking of that thing, then inhale. On your exhale, imagine letting that go. Try slowing the breath down for the last 30 seconds here. Now you can stay here for another minute, or you can drop your head forward. Feel that stretch go all the way down your back. Hold here for a few breaths. And maybe rolling your head side to side. Nice and slow. Keeping those eyes closed if you're comfortable with that. And if you find a tense spot in your neck or shoulders, stopping, taking a nice deep inhale. On your exhale, releasing the tension. And throughout our practice today, we're being mindful of how we feel, connecting our breath with our movement, or just moving to child's pose at any moment if you need to. 2 more breaths. Then let's clasp those hands in front, rounding our shoulders. Take a breath or two here. And releasing those fingers, clasp the hands behind, opening up the shoulders. Nice stretch in our chest. And keeping those ankles crossed, placing those hands on the knees and making a nice big circle with the rib cage. Moving around. Let's place those hands behind, fingertips facing us. Chest comes out, shoulders back, chin up and hold. Breathing in and out. This is a nice heart opener. Maybe repeating the mantra to yourself, may I receive what I need. May I receive what I need a few times. Now you can choose to stay here. Otherwise, we're going to lift the hips up and hold. Breathing in and out. Some of these asanas or poses today, we're going to hold for 30 seconds to a minute. Knowing when to come out if you need to. How about another breath or two here? Now we lower the hips down, bowing forward. Go only as far as you feel a stretch, and then hold. Now we're going to do that again. You can choose to keep those ankles crossed, or you can straighten the legs, lifting those hips up and hold. Remember, listening to your body, being mindful of what you need. You can always just simply stay seated, opening up the chest and shoulders like we did at the beginning. Another 15 seconds. One last breath. Then we lower the hips down, reaching for the toes. Nice forward fold. One last deep inhale and exhale. From here, we move into our boat pose. So we're grounding those heels, sitting up nice and tall, then leaning back. You decide how far back and then hold. Activating our upper abdominals. If this is too much on that lower back, grab the legs. Otherwise, a few more breaths. All right, coming up, reaching forward, giving those muscles a break. Then we'll do that again in just a moment. So sitting up nice and tall, leaning back, lifting the heels up. You can hold the back of the legs, you can keep those arms straight, or you can drop those heels if this is too much. Let's hold. 30 seconds, breathing in and out. For 3, for 2, and 1. Nice job. Lower down. Let's come to our knees. We're going to move into our cat-cow. Feel free to move through it. I'll walk you through it. Hands underneath your shoulders, chin up, rounding that lower back, tucking your chin into your chest. Inhale. And exhale. We're going to do this for a minute, closing your eyes. Feel free to move around. Notice where you're tight. If you find a spot, maybe you stop, take a few breaths there. Most of us hold stress in 5 different areas. This reaches 4 out of the 5: stomach, lower back, neck and shoulders, and face. Feel free to move those facial muscles around. Let's make our way to our first downward dog. Fingers are nice and wide, lifting up the knees. Walking the heels out, moving around. Downward dog is more about the straightness of that back, more than the knees. You can bend your knees. Let's just settle in here. Focus on slowing the breath down. Facial muscles relaxed, try not to tense our jaw. From here, we move forward to our plank. So shoulders come right above our hands. Option 1, the knees stay up. Or option 2, you can drop those knees, but notice the shoulders are forward, whether the knees are up or down, and hold. Let's take another few breaths here. You decide whether it's too much on those wrists, knees up or knees down. From here, we're going to lower down, Chaturanga or Ashtanga Namaskara. Moving into Cobra and hold. Elbows are tight to the side, chin up. You decide how much of a bend the elbow has and hold. Breathing in and out. For 3. For 2. Let's move back to our downward dog. We're going to flow through our vinyasa flow. Take it at your own speed. Inhale, moving forward to plank. Exhale, we lower. Feel free to drop those knees. Elbows are tight to the side as we lower down. Cobra. Chin up, shoulders back. And downward dog. Let's do that a few times. Inhale, plank. Exhale, lower. Cobra and downward dog. Let's spend a minute here. You decide the speed, the length, connecting that breath with the flow. And sometimes you may want to hold the plank or move nice and slow through the chaturangas. Really make this your own. Getting your heart rate up.
Serenity, a gentle guide. Let it take you to the tide.
A few more times, or you can hold downward dog. It's up to you. Let's take another 30 seconds wherever you are.
Your heart, let stillness stay. Calm your thoughts and let them glide. On a breeze they slip inside. Breathe in sync with tranquil sound. In this calm you are unbound.
And then when you're ready, let's move to a resting pose. Today, that resting pose will be child's pose, or you can choose something else. Knees are wide, toes touching or close together. Forehead drops to the mat. Maybe you take a few breaths out through the mouth a few times. Then moving into a nice comfortable breath in and out through the nose. Always making sure that we take the time in our relaxation or resting pose. The ego says, once everything falls into place, I will find peace. The spirit says, find peace and everything will fall into place. One last deep inhale and exhale. Then coming up, if you have blocks, placing those blocks on either side of the foot, bringing that right foot forward. Now we're going to move into our runner's lunge. Hands can stay to the mat or the blocks. Knee can stay down or lift the knee up. It's up to you. Let's just hold here, breathing in and out. You can imagine that someone's hands on your head and you're pressing into their palm, lengthening your spine. Hold for 3, for 2, and for 1. Let's drop that back knee, straightening that front leg, pulling the toes towards us. Stretching the back of the legs for a few breaths. From here, we're going to move into our crescent lunge. So coming forward, lifting that back knee up. You're on those back toes. Find your balance, lifting those arms up and hold. Once again, focusing on your breath. Facial muscles relaxed. Trying not to hold tension in our jaw. Bring those palms together. We're going to add a twist to the right, left elbow on that right knee. One last breath. Then you can choose to keep that back knee up, or you can drop the back knee down. See how each of these feel in your body, then choose one for the last few breaths. Then let's make our way back to downward dog, hands on the mat. Maybe we linger here in runner's lunge for a breath or 2. Once you're in downward dog, let's flow through our vinyasa, or you can stay in downward dog or drop to child's pose. Choose what works for you. Otherwise, inhale, we move forward to plank. Exhale, we lower down. Elbows are tight to the side. Inhale, cobra or upward dog, back to downward dog. A couple more times. Then let's do the same thing we did on the other side. Runner's lunge. Using the blocks or not, it's up to you. Hold. And notice we're trying to create that straight line from our head to our heel, So sometimes using those blocks help with straightening in our alignment. Remember, you can always drop that back knee if you need to. 2 more nice deep breaths. Then we drop that back knee, pulling that front leg forward. Toes come towards us, stretching the back of the leg. Making our way to crescent lunge when you're ready. We bend that knee. We're coming up on those back toes. Find your balance. Lift those arms above our head and hold. Two more breaths. Palms come to the center, twist to the left this time. Right elbow on the left knee. I like to gaze towards the toes or the mat, but it's up to you if you want to gaze to the sky or off to the side. Then we do the same thing we did on the other side. You can drop that back knee for the last few breaths. For 3, for 2, and 1. We're making our way back to downward dog. You can linger in runner's lunge if you'd like. Pressing those heels into the mat. Remember, those fingers are nice and wide. Palms pressing into the mat. Taking care of those wrists. Always making sure you're listening to your wrists. If it's too much, some people like to drop to your elbows, which is dolphin pose. Another 30 more seconds here, breathing in and out. "15 seconds. For 5, 4. Now from here, let's move forward to plank for a minute. If you need to drop the knees, give those wrists a break, come out, go back in. Being mindful of your limits. Knowing when to push yourself and when to come out. Halfway through. Let's push ourselves a little more. Let's move back to downward dog. And we're going to rock forward and back. So upward dog. Dropping the hips. Hold for a breath or two here, then back to downward dog. Inhale, moving forward to upward dog. Exhale, back to downward dog. Another 10 seconds wherever you are. When you're done, we're going to meet in our child's pose. And we're going to hold here for a minute or two, in through the nose, maybe out through the mouth a few times. Try lengthening that exhale out through the nose, making that exhale a little longer. Help slow the heart rate down. When you find peace within yourself, you become the kind of person who can live at peace with others. So we are learning to create peace within our breath, in our body, in our mind. Three more breaths here. Then we're going to make our way to our stomach. Move into our Superman pose today. Bringing those arms above our head, we're going to start by lifting that right leg and left arm and hold. Breathing in and out. Starting to isolate one side at a time. Then lower down other side. Left leg, right arm, hold. All right, lowering down. Let's do that again. Right leg, left arm. Breathing in and out. Other side. Opposite leg, opposite arm, and hold. And lower. Hands underneath the chin for a few breaths. Try relaxing that lower back. Then let's move into our full Superman pose. Both arms above the head, lifting up, legs and arms, breathing in and out. Let's hold. If this is too much, alternate back and forth like we just did. Either way, breathing in and out. For 3. For 2. Hold a little longer if you can. And lower down. Let's move back to our knees, do a few cat-cows, rounding that lower back. Cat-cow, or maybe you just hold the cat. Nice stretch, breathing in and out. It's important that we understand where we hold our attention so we can stretch, relax, breathe into that area. Cat-cow is the perfect stretch, morning and evening, to help identify where we hold our stress. A couple more breaths here. We're going to work those arms a little more. We're going to move into our dolphin pose. So when you're ready, we drop to the elbows. Hands can clasp together or separate. Then we lift the knees up, dolphin. Let's hold here for a minute, breathing in and out. Remember, we're being mindful of when we can push ourselves and when we need to come out. maybe moving your head side to side, trying not to hold tension in your neck. Halfway through. Hold for 3. Hold for 2. And 1. Lowering down. Let's move back to our child's pose. Maybe you bend the elbows, resting the hands on your shoulders. One last breath. Let's move back into our dolphin, lifting the knees up, elbows are on the mat, and maybe we try lifting one leg for a breath or 2, holding, alternating back and forth, or maybe you keep both feet on the mat. Wherever you are, 30 seconds, breathing in and out. One last breath, then moving back to child's pose again, 30 seconds, hold. To the mind that is still, the whole universe surrenders. Lao Tzu. Two more breaths. And we're going to make our way to our back. Let's do a full body stretch once you're on your back, hands above your head. Nice stretch. Let's tuck those knees into our chest, rocking side to side, giving that lower back a little massage. And because we worked that lower back today, let's focus on those abdominals. So legs go up, taking a breath in, exhale, we lower those legs down to the mat. Inhale, legs come up. Exhale, lower. You can place those hands underneath the glutes, supporting that lower back if you like. But just take this at your own speed. Inhale up, exhale, lower. On this last one, lowering those legs down, hovering above the mat, breathing in and out. Stay as long as you like, then let's move to a full body stretch. Give those muscles a break, then we'll do that one more time. Take this at your own speed. Inhale, legs come up, exhale, lower. You can even lift your chin and shoulders off the mat if you'd like.
In the present moment, come. Find your peace within your soul. Let the waves make you whole. Drift away on thoughts.
And then hovering those legs above the mat, breathing in and out for 3, for 2, and making your way to a full body stretch when you're ready.
Every breath a gentle sigh.
Let's end with a few stretches before we do our Shavasana. Happy baby, reaching for the soles of our feet, rocking side to side.
Breathing deep, let in your soul. Let the waves make
Butterfly
you
pose, soles of the feet together.
drift away on thoughts so light in the warmth of endless night. Let the silence be your friend.
Those inner thighs really respond to the breath.
There's no end.
Deep inhale, exhale, releasing the tension.
The flow.
Let's do a figure 4 stretch, right ankle on the left knee. Hold.
Find your peace within your soul. Let the waves make you whole. Drift away on thoughts so light in the warmth of endless night.
Switching legs, left ankle on the right knee. Last breath. Let's stretch that lower back. So left leg is straight, right knee tucks into our chest. Then we drop that knee to the left, hip comes up and hold. Try keeping the shoulder blades on the mat. All right, other side, coming up, pulling that left knee in, then dropping that knee to the right. One last deep inhale and exhale. And coming back to center. We are going to move into our Shavasana, relaxation pose. Legs are straight, feet are relaxed, open. Arms to the side, palms facing up. Let's take 3 breaths together. Inhale through the nose. Exhale it out through the mouth. 2 more times. Inhale. Release it out. Last one. And moving into a nice comfortable breath, eyes are closed. In through the nose, out through the nose. And as we're here, trying to stay in the present moment. So let's draw our attention to our stomach. As we take a breath in, stomach rises. And as we exhale, it falls. Let's end our practice today for about 3 or 4 minutes of silent meditation. And just notice if your mind wanders like it often does, bring it back to your breath or focus on your stomach, staying in the present moment. attention back to our breath. Feeling grateful for our body today. Notice how we feel. Breath is calm. Muscles are relaxed. Hopefully the mind is calm. Then starting to wiggle the toes and the fingers, bringing awareness back to our body. You can lift those hands above your head if you'd like, full body stretch. And then nice and slow, we're going to make our way back to our seated position. Let's spend the last minute here, sitting up nice and tall. You can bring the hands to the heart center if you'd like. Today, I choose to be grateful for everything I have, kind to myself and others, present here and now. Bringing those hands in prayer position, we end our practice by saying Namaste.